this segment, we're going to talk about how to move in relations to your opponent, when to move, and why. And what we want to understand is we want to control the distance between you and your opponent. The distance this way. So this distance should be how far can your foot go? The exercise to touch your foot would be like this, right? But it's also where that foot is the distance you want to keep your opponent at to control them so they can't reach and attack you with their hands or feet. Their distance is the same. So that distance, that gap, we have to keep that gap open enough so that your opponent can't attack you, but you can keep them close enough that when you're ready to attack them, you can if you have to. So that's one of the things that you need to understand about the footwork. So the footwork is we don't want to step. You don't step like this. The footwork I'm showing you is not used like a stepping technique that you would do while you're walking. Okay, that's not what you're doing. You want to keep your feet touching the ground, and you want to drag your back foot up and reset. Okay? And you want to go to the outside center of your opponent. Depending, when you're looking at your opponent, I'll go over this a little bit more later on in the video. But you want to keep the lead foot is telling you which way to move and where to stand. You want to go that way if this foot's in front. And if this foot's in front, you want to go that way. You don't want to come to the middle of your opponent. That would be the wrong thing to do. Okay? When your opponent comes at you, you want to be able to move back. You want to be able to move forward. You want to be able to move off to his sides, depending on what he's doing. So you're responding to him. It's how he's attacking you. A lot of these people today, they use a thing called, I call it, no football term, the blitz. They come at you with everything they got on a straight line. That's great. That's what you kind of want, because now you can see what they're doing. You can take a feel for it. You know how to move. You look where his lead foot is. You move to the side, and then you can attack him from the side. You can control him with your hands. You can control him just with your movement and the angle that you move on. This is important. So I'm gonna move the camera back a little bit, and I want to show you the footwork a little bit better. So you're going to see me at a little bit of more of a distance. You'll be able to see my feet a little bit better. And I want you to see how I want you to move. And then I'll bring up one of my students and I'll show you an actual application of what I'm talking about with the footwork. Okay? So again, where you can find my information, where you can find me is on capketo.com or Defunkin the Funk. Either one of them, those terminologies will get you to my website. You come to my website, and like I always say, I know it's to the point of redundancy, but I keep repeating myself. You go up in the corner of my website and you'll find the archives. And in the archives is many articles that I've written over a period of time, years actually, that I think are interesting topics for my students. So come on down, check out my website, check out Grandmaster Caprio's block system and so on. And I'd like to see you. Come on, let's get together. Remember, you don't get nothing for nothing. You got to put something in. You got to put effort in. People that are offering you something for nothing, come on. What do you get for nothing? You don't get nothing for nothing. Okay, so let's check this out.